Now, what started all of this? So yesterday I was online. I was on X or Twitter, whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? And I saw this video of a teacher. Apparently, there is some teacher out here that is causing an uproar because he had students, female students, or what do you call them, girl students? I like whatever, female students, undoing his or taking down his hair or whatever the case may be. It looked like it was about 6 or 7 of them doing it. That caused an uproar, and he ended up getting fired. Now, I want to show y'all the video, and then I'm going to show y'all what happened after to get this response. And then we're going to talk about some other shit, because I got a lot of other stuff that's been really bothering me lately. Okay? Now, I'm about to share my screen real quick. All right. Should I do the screen or should I do the tabs? I'm gonna be flipping all over the place, so I'm gonna do the entire screen. Period. All right. So let me minimize myself real quick. To show y'all what I'm talking about. So apparently this is the video that has went viral, y'all. I'm about to show y'all what I'm talking about. Actually, I want to get to the actual video. Hold on. Let me go to the shade room real quick. Because I don't know what y'all, I don't, this ain't that. This ain't that. Now I'm looking for the original video. I didn't know I had clicked on a response video to the original video that he showed. But if I can't find it, we can just go back to that video that I had originally and just put that shit on mute. Now, this is the video that had Twitter in an uproar. Basically, so this man basically gets on, starts up at his TikTok, right? He says, this will really shake him up. That's how he starts the video off, and he records all of these students basically undoing his hair, right? Now, this garnered a lot of backlash from students, not from students, but from parents, social media. People felt like it was weird, inappropriate, and stuff like that. Now, first off, hold on, let me do this. Let me do this real quick. I'm gonna take this down because this is like I don't like the way that this is going. I'm gonna share the tabs instead. I feel like that's cleaner. Now this man had got so much fucking backlash on social media about this, right? You have parents who up here thinking that it's weird. You have people out here saying that, oh, it's a good thing, that, I love this, or whatever the case may be. Now, me, after I saw this video, and I'm going to pause this because we're going to actually go to Twitter for a second, okay? We're going to go to Twitter. I'm going to go back to this video to see what he actually had to say because I don't want to jump ahead. Now, I'm going to go to Twitter, right? Now, this young man, call him a young man because I don't know him. Let me make this a little bit bigger for y'all. Now, this young man had said, you know, it's a sick ass world when y'all muster up the courage and strength to attack the people that are contributing to this world in a beautiful way with passion. People that care about kids in the future. It is a sick world when that is criticized and attacked instead of uplifted. Y'all need to take a long and hard look in the mirror and stop projecting your trauma onto the world and the people that live in it boldly and lovingly. Now, I'm going to play this because this is what this man ended up doing after he ended up getting fired, right? So I'm only going to play a little bit of this because I can only stomach just a little bit of it. But let's listen.
All the controversy that has come from this video that I posted. I wanted to come on here and read some of the messages that my students are sending me during some of the messages that they've been sending me. During this time. Hey, bestie. I really hope that you see this message. How are you? I hope that you're okay.
Why? Pause. Why the fuck is the students calling you bestie? That's some shit. I sound like I'll text one of my friends. Like, how are they even contacting you after you were fired? It could be a professional email account that's sanctioned by the school, whatever the case may be. But I don't want my child considering no grown ass nigga, no bestie. I'm sorry. Teacher or not, you can love the teacher. That could be your favorite teacher. Y'all can have a great relationship. But I'm not, I don't know why there's a blur of the lines of professionalism here. Number two, where the fuck are the tears at? That was my question. But let's continue.
Our class misses you so much, and we really want you to know that we love you and we miss you so much and can't wait for you to come back. I can't believe that taking somebody's hair out is such a big deal, and it makes me so mad that people make little things big things. I want you to know that the class and others got your back, and we will always stand behind you and out for you no matter what happens. We got you. Again, we miss you and we love you so much and can't wait for you to come back. I wish that this never happened because it feels like we're losing you. Come back soon. Don't be gone too long.
Where are the tears? Where are the tears? All I'm seeing is a lot of sniffling. That face looked dry as shit to me.
As if you're not back by Monday, I know something's up. But anyways, I also made sure that the classroom was clean before we left. Love you, miss you. Love you, miss you. See you later. Hi, Mr. White. We've been seeing all this stuff going on, and so has your other former students, and I just want you to know that we're standing with you. I'm literally in my junior year of high school right now, and seeing all this, you were my and many others' favorite teacher. Many of your students and former students are doing our best to advocate for you. You're one of the few teachers that made me really feel like I had a voice and opinion.
You're one of the teachers that made me feel like I had a voice and opinion. Y'all, type that in the chat. Remember that he said this, okay? Remember that he said you made me feel like I had a voice. Like, please, type in the chat what he just said, so we have a memory. So it's clocked real quick. But let's continue a little bit more.
And not only that you made learning fun and encouraging, at the end of the day, some people won't understand that some adults genuinely have a good heart. And it comes have a good heart when it comes to dealing with children, and that's probably never going to change. But we know parents, staff, etc., none that there knows that there has never been anything weird going on, and that there was never any insinuation of that. The people that actually matter knows where your heart is, and that's all that matters. During COVID, you quite literally helped me through my 8th grade year by just being an adult I knew I could go to if I was having any problems. Continue being you, and don't let anyone change that. For the GOAT. What's up, Mr. White? I know that your situation may not be looking the best.
Okay, enough, right? So I'm gonna minimize this now. So me just watching all of this unfold, I want to go back to his initial response to the backlash of the said video. Okay, let's just go back for a little bit. Hold on.
This week we were doing... Let's go ahead and stir the pot a little, shall we? Last Friday, 10 minutes before dismissal time, I decided to live stream my students helping me take my hair out. There was quite the discourse in the chat, which had people saying this was inappropriate and other people saying this was completely fine. There was nothing wrong.
Let's stir the pot, shall we? I guess the pot is stirred.
With what I was doing, and people were just making it weird. So of course I had to bring this issue to the big stage. I would like to represent myself in this case, Your Honor, if I may. Number one, for a little context, I had a hair appointment immediately after school, and I needed my hair taken out beforehand. I would have taken it out the night before, but that Friday we had a camera crew coming in to shoot a promotional video, and I was one of the ones being interviewed. So I had to look presentable, so I didn't take my hair out. I didn't have the time to do it all myself because it would have taken me forever. So naturally I asked about 4 or 5 of my over 100 best friends to assist me in taking my hair out, and they all agreed. Number two, this was at the end of class. Let's go ahead and stir the pot a little, shall we? Last Friday, 10 minutes before dismissal time, this week we were doing STEM fair presentations. Since it was Friday and all of my students did an excellent job on their STEM fair projects and presentations, I told them if we get one solid presentation in this class, I'll end class a little early and they can have fun and play basketball, darts, or be on their phones or whatever. And during that time, my team would help me take my hair out. A couple of these were students from my class, but others were students from other classes. I wrote all of them a pass at the beginning of the class period, requesting their assistance 10 minutes before dismissal. I told the teachers only send them if all of their work was completed and they had good behavior. They all met the criteria, so 10 minutes before dismissal, they showed up for their job. My next point I'd like to make is, if I was a female teacher, those people wouldn't be in the comments saying, oh, this is weird, this is inappropriate. Because me personally, I don't think there's anything weird about this. People are saying, oh, that's too intimate. To me, it's literally just hair. It doesn't have to be weird. Some people have never had cool teachers, and it shows. This week we were doing STEM fair. I personally believe that building authentic relationships with students is paramount in being an effective teacher. I make sure my students know and can feel that I care about them beyond the schoolwork and all the stuff.
I want to know... Pause. I want to know my children know that I care about them in and out of school. Put that in the chat. Put that in the chat. All right? Put that in the chat real quick. I want them to know that I care about them in and out of school. Their well-being. I care. Okay? Put that in the chat.
Stuff that I have to make them do. I take the time to get to know my students outside of academics, because caring for the whole child is what's important. Some of these students have been...
Caring for the whole child is important.
me since I was a substitute 4 years ago. They see me as a big brother or a father figure, as some of them say. And me, I don't want kids of my own, so all of these kids are literally my children. And in case you're wondering about their parents, most of them follow me on social media and always talk about my videos with their kids. They always tell me that they're so grateful that their kids have someone like me in their life. In my admin, they're well aware of my social media presence and they love my videos. To me, this is just another wholesome moment that I'm having with my kids. I'm a science teacher. One thing that I teach my students about is symbiosis. Symbiosis deals with the relationships between organisms. The type of relationship that I like to foster in my class is mutualism, or mutualistic relationship, which means both organisms benefit from the exchange. So when my students have good behavior, complete all their assignments, and do everything that a scholar is supposed to do, I reward them with downtime and just time to just be a kid, be on their phones, play games, gossip, so on and so forth. My students and I work hard and we play harder. Unfortunately. Yeah, let's go ahead and start clearing some people. Start off with this gentleman right here. You're letting your daughters play in a grown man's head. God forbid I had kids, but if I had a daughter with a teacher like myself, with a good heart, good spirit, sound mind, no, I would not mind if they took his hair out. That's what little girls like to do. They like to do hair and do nails and makeup.
That's not 100% true. That's a stereotype, but continue.
I have 5 little sisters. You bet your I done had a wig on my head before, had a whole lace front. I done got my nails painted, eyebrows done. This question, read this. You letting your daughters play in a grown man's head? Do you see how
Okay. So after I had saw this response from him, I was like, okay, like, you know, like, I was like, it's a little inappropriate and it's a little weird to me, but, you know, I don't think it's like a huge deal. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I didn't think it was like a super huge, like, oh my God, can you believe? I wasn't looking at it like that. I wasn't. But then I had saw, you know, like I said, this video right here. You know, I'm sorry, not that video, but this video right here. This video right here. And I was like, okay, well, where's the tears? Not to mention, I said, where is the tears, right? Here I am. I'm saying, where's the tears? I'll click on my shit. And, you know, the man who wrote this tweet said, do you have to see the wind outside to know it's blowing? Clearly, he's sad. Why do you need tears to be convinced? Okay. I don't really know how that relates to what I was saying. Yeah, you don't have to you don't have to see wind outside to know that it's blowing, but I believe you have to have tears to know that somebody is fucking crying, especially when they're on camera. That was all I was saying. Right? So he responds back. He says, I'm now it seems as if he okay, so after that, I said, I'm just saying it feels a tad bit inauthentic. Not to say that he isn't sad. Crying with no tears is a bit odd. I think what he did was inappropriate, but not enough to get fired, more so warned and counseled. I didn't think that the man needed to get fired per se. I did think that he needed to get warned and counseled, mean counseling, you know, have a talking to, basically saying, okay, you have to have boundaries with the students. They shouldn't be, you know, be able to like be in your fucking head and, you know, be, you know, touching on you. Not saying that they're touching him sexually, but I just believe in, you know, a safe distance and a safe space. Just to keep things professional so no lines are blurred. Right? That's how I feel. Now, I personally did not think that what I said was that bad. But apparently, let's get into the comment section of this tweet. So, this man said he was crying. You have to pay close attention to our left. Plus, if you look at his eyes from the beginning, then look at the end, they're visibly red as F at the end. So yeah, he was crying. What he did was inappropriate. He got consent and was nothing bad. Y'all not used to having somebody actually care about y'all and actually want to see y'all have a good future. Now, me personally, I had a lot of great teachers. My middle school years were not that great. I had some like real shady ass teachers. One of them was a white lady named Miss Patterson. She had favorites in the class where it was kids kind of like this is going on who she really had a close bond with, but the bitch didn't like me. She would make it her point to let me know that I was not in that group that she had basically established as like a little friendship circle in her class. I was always out of that shit. But honestly, I've been an only child all my life, so I could give a fuck if I'm with a group of people or not. I stand on my own. This here stands on his own. So I don't relate to that. I had great teachers. I had Mr. Lawyer. I had Miss Johnson, Miss Samuels. I had a lot of great teachers that was in my class, especially when I got to high school. Because I went to a STEM school as well. I graduated from a magnet school. Right? So, with all that being said, although my teachers was great, never once did my teacher ask me to take down her 27 piece. Curl her hair in the back. No, like that's not professional. But wait, but before I get into that, let's continue to read this. It was so melodramatic. Let me guess, a GoFundMe is next. I don't think he should have been fired, but he's definitely tugging on heartstrings. Now this is where it started to get activated. So it says, it's odd that you think tears are exclusive to crying. I never said tears are exclusive to crying, but crying is exclusive to tears. I never said people only cry when they sad. People cry happiness or whatever. Do you think that's what this is? This man, whoever this is, says, I think you should just be quiet. You look extremely ignorant right now, and this isn't the hill you want to die on. What hill? What are you bitches talking about? All I ask is, where are the tears? I'm seeing a nigga crying, but I don't see no tears in sight. And I'm saying, based on how this, I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything. Right? I said we all are entitled to our opinions. I stand by my opinion, stand by yours. Let's be our own thinkers. I hear what you're saying. Glad you clarify. I will add, though, the way people can be, had there been tears, just perceived as inauthentic without tears. Other people would claim it would have been performative. Keep your opinion to yourself. That's what Mr. Glizzy told me. Education can change opinions. Remain uneducated. Sir, I went to a STEM school myself. I went to the military because, growing up in the hood, you don't really have that many resources of money. So, therefore, I went into the military. After I went into the military and completed my contract with an honorable discharge with the completion of said contract that I signed up for, I went to college. When I went to college, I went to business school. I had one major and a minor, but I was like, you know what? I'm a bad bitch. I could do two. So I double majored. Market research, business analysis, and graduated on time. 3.5 grade point average. And this nigga gonna tell me I got some land in heaven to sell. You interested? So I guess I'm lying. I guess I'm lying. And then this woman says, you so stupid, bro. Disgusting, honestly. This now mind you, now this is I'm not gonna click on the page because it shows explicit content of adult activity. Now this man told me, but you punks would be right there under his balls if he let you. Now, first of all, let's say this. A gay porn page calling me a punk is crazy. Like, that's nasty work, if you ask me. Like, the contradiction and the self-hate within this is crazy. And it's a lot of projecting going on. Let's be real here. And continue. So after I said this, Dublin, like after I said what I said, you know, an adult content creator, you know, Bait Bandit XL, you know, came at me. He said, doubling down on your ignorance and capping like you ain't never watched Corn is crazy. But here we are. I responded, what are you talking about? I don't shame sex work at all. I believe it's brave and a tasking job. I never ever shamed, you know, sex work or anybody getting at how they live. What I'm saying is, how can you be a page promoting gay adult content calling me a derogatory slur? Does that make sense? Much respect to all sex workers. Not really, though. Beyond the name calling, your whole point was that a human being running a gay porn page should not have anything negative to say. Nobody is saying that he can't have anything negative to say. But how are you as a gay porn page gonna come to me and call me a gay slur? That's crazy. That's insane. That's literally insanity. Like, literally insanity. No, my point was, as a gay porn page, using a gay slur against me is crazy. I never shame sex work. It's really not that deep. I disrespected no one on here. Maybe I'm the only one that sees the problem, and I'm fine with that. Have the day you deserve. And I did. Laid in the bed, cuddled up with my bae. Right? Now, let's continue here. Now, from this point, you know, we have a lot of people, saying don't go back and forth with any of these fools. They are tears and they're clear, but if you turn your phone enough and open your hearts a bit, you'd see them. Fool, sweetie, he acting. He want to be a YouTuber, social media influencer, not a teacher. See, this man understands. This man understands. There were other comments, but I guess the actual person's Twitter, he deleted them. It was some people calling me, oh, you ugly, big, fat, funky bitch. How dare you? Like, bitch, where's your motherfucking hair? And I was really hoping to see that comment specifically. I was really hoping to see that comment specifically. There were tears. You want to see them anything to be negative. Sir, stop. His face is red. You can hear the mucus build up. Where's your hair? This is it right here. Where's your hair? Now, I'm bald-headed, for those of y'all who don't know. I'm bald-headed. Not by choice, but by genetics. But I rock the shit very well. You know, I knew when to let the fucking hair go. But you know what's funny about this is, maybe if the teacher was bald, he wouldn't be in the shit that he was in today. Maybe if that nigga didn't have no hair to take down, that he had students going out of class early for, maybe this motherfucker wouldn't be fired today. If we being fair. And I noticed. Now this is the comment that got deleted by the author. It got deleted. You're a dud just like your name. Watch the entire video, sir. Want to see tears so desperately. Please shut the F up. That man's already down, and here come this beaver built bitch. Now, y'all, I would click on this person's profile, but once again, all you see is ass cheeks and assholes. That's all you really see on the page. Not really a face, but it is what it is. Now, this is my point here. The projection is crazy. The reason that all you niggas, and I'm specifically talking to the men first. The reason that all you gay men are really out here caping for this man is because y'all think that he's attractive. And truth be told, y'all want to fuck him. So because of that attraction, because of how you felt, what you would do if you was a kid, and on top of him making these sympathy videos, y'all feel a need to want to cape for him. But y'all not actually seeing reality here. Now, I never said that the man was not sad. I'm pretty sure the nigga sad because he probably lost his job. Not saying that. My thing was to get on social media, read off these, these emails or text messages or however these students are, contacting you when you've been let go from this school, which I find a little bit odd, right? I'm saying that it seems a bit inauthentic because there are no tears, but all I see is a big ass nigga blubbering. That's what I'm saying. Y'all want to fuck that man. Let's be real here. Y'all are attracted to that man. If y'all were not attracted to this man, y'all will not have this same energy. And as far as like the women, we already know that women are natural pick-me's anyway, for the most part. I believe black women are bred to be pick-me's. Now, those of y'all who break out of those chains and bonds, shout out to Tasha Cobbs. Y'all see reality for what it is and not cape for niggas that you don't know. Right? Right? But obviously that's not what this is. Now, after that, I was starting to do a little bit of research. Because I was like, you know what? Maybe this man was such a great teacher and like these kids really lost somebody that's so amazing, So then I did some research. I was doing some research and I found a couple things, right? Found a few things, just a few things, right? So I want to show y'all this video first. Now, I'm gonna maximize this screen, show this. I want to scroll back up to that comment that was said. Hold on, because I had asked y'all to repeat the comment and place it in the chat, right? Now, let me find it real quick. I want them to know I care about them in and out of school. I want them to know that their opinion matters. Now let's see this. Now let's watch. Now let's watch this and listen. Let me see. Let me know if y'all can see this. And make sure y'all like the video too. Okay. Now I'm about to press play. Let's listen.
Hey, you be forgetting. What's going on right here? She's mad. She's big. Mad because she's big. Okay, it's none of my business.
So now a student is getting fat shamed. It's none of my business. That ain't none of my business. Oh, she's mad because she's big and she's mad. Okay, let's continue this video.
Hi. Nayla, what's the deal?
Sky keeps on calling me big and I'm tired of it.
You big?
Are you big? Now, mind you, the person that called her big and mad, he's not talking to that person. He's talking to Sky. He's talking to Nyla. Nyla, what's going on? What's the issue? What's the deal here? This little boy just called you big and mad, big and fat. But let's continue here.
Nayla, are you big?
Are you big? Nyla, are you big? Teacher, he keeps on calling me big and mad and big and fat. Nyla, are you big?
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. No, you're not. So obviously, she already feels some sense of insecurity, some sense of uncomfortability around the topic about her size. He says, no, you're not. He still has not corrected the person that fat shamed her initially, still to this point. Let's continue.
You got a big mouth, but you're not big size-wise. So
you got a big mouth, but you not big size-wise. The kid who was just saying that she was big and mad and big and fat, they didn't get checked. But she's getting fat shamed, and the teacher is telling her she got a big ass mouth. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. Like the video, but put a 1 in the chat. Like the video, but put a 1 in the chat. If y'all can hear the voice that's coming out of my mouth. Now let's continue. Let's continue this.
don't let them say that.
So don't let them say that. How about you as the teacher stand in and not let them say that to her? That's the whole point of you being there. To teach the kids, to teach love, symbiotic shit, right? Symbiosis and shit. Mitosis and shit. Biology and shit. That's what you said.
You're bigger. Okay, I'm just gonna close my door now, y'all.
I'm just going to close my door now. I'm gonna let y'all figure that out.
I'll figure that out. Izzy, thanks for being a great support system. Bro.
It don't stop there, y'all. It don't stop there, y'all. It don't stop there, y'all. It don't stop there. Let's continue this a little bit more. Let's continue this a little bit more, shall we? Okay. So since I'm so bad and I'm the villain and I need to shut the fuck up and I'm bald-headed and I'm a be rebuilt bitch. Let's continue this. Let's continue to smash all your hopes and dreams. And I just want to let all you homosexual motherfuckers know this. He ain't gonna fuck y'all. He ain't gonna fuck y'all. You want to know why? I'm about to let y'all know why right the fuck now. Y'all not his type. But let's play this video real quick. First, I want y'all to see this. So the King of Reeds basically uploaded a video. Basically gave us the link to the video, right? Gave us the link to the video. The teacher did a TikTok, did a skit of him acting like an emo because a female student said she only dates emo boys. The video is still on his TikTok from 2 years ago. Now, this video was just on here yesterday. It was just on there yesterday, right? It was just on there yesterday. Now, what I'm going to do next, I'm going to play this video first because when I click this link, y'all going to see what I'm talking about. Can y'all see this? Put on one in the chat if you can. All right, now let's watch this real quick. Michael, enough. Come in. Come in. You could just put it on that thing next to the door. Huh? You said what? Okay, thank you. All right. Now y'all, I'm going to play this video real quick. Let me make this super size for y'all. Okay? Now let's press play.
About it. Speaking of being mad weird, I was just shown a video on Twitter. I need y'all to see it. Keep in mind
that this is a female student. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit so we could try to avoid the copyright.
This is a minor from 2 years ago. Who is that?
Jackson, be quiet. Shut the fuck up.
Let's play it again.
Jackson, be quiet.
I was just shown a video on Twitter. I need y'all to see it. Keep in mind this is a minor from 2 years ago. Who is that?
Jackson, be quiet. Shut the fuck up.
It gets even better because they directly linked it. I clicked on the link, told it to open a TikTok. Whose TikTok is that? Whose TikTok is that? And when you click on the name, guess who the fuck it brings up? So now I am 100% on the he's a weird ass nigga train. I want that nigga fired. I want that nigga fired. I know there's been like hearsay going around on Twitter. I need an official statement saying this man has been fired. He has been a weird ass nigga. He is about 27 years old right now. 3 years ago, he was about 24. That girl was clearly in a school bathroom talking about she only goes for emo boys. And he over here trying to, yeah, you a weird ass nigga, bro. You weird as fuck. That's weird as fuck. I told y'all I wasn't gonna paint him with a brush. But seeing that video where that girl was clearly a minor in a high school bathroom talking about she only goes for emo boys and he's over there trying to have the emo haircut and singing and some shit. That video was 2021, 2022. I believe he's about 27, 28 right now. He was still in his 20s. He was still not even 20, 21. He was like 23, 24, 25. And he was on here performing, trying to get a girl's attention. I want him fired. Yep. I'm on the fire train. I'm on the I want him fired train. I'm joining my mom and all the other people that want him fired. I want him fired by end of day. I know there's this whole, there's hearsay going on Twitter saying he's fired. I don't see an official statement. I need an official statement of this man gone from his job. ASAP. This is exactly what I was talking about. The gray area. I said there cannot be no gray area with fucking.
Exactly. There should not be no gray area. There should always be boundaries around you and kids, especially if you're a teacher, regardless if you're gay, regardless if you're straight, regardless if you're a woman, regardless if you're a man, regardless if you're a trans woman, trans man, whatever you identify as, whatever your sexual orientation is, there should be a clear line of distinction of teacher and student. They shouldn't be calling you bestie. I appreciate the respect, Carolyn, but I'm your teacher. Call me Mr. White. Don't call me bestie, okay? I just want that to be clear. We not friends, but I got you. You my homie, but this is a teacher student. But they calling you bestie. You want to be an emo boy.
Kids. There cannot be no gray area. Don't let there be gray area with minors. And look at this. It was black and white. The video of him getting his hair undone was a gray area. That was black and white.
Now, let's do something real quick. Now, we have the the video here, right? Now, it was up yesterday on his page, but look, the video is now unavailable. He took down the video, y'all. The video's gone. You can't get to it now. So if you click that link that King of Reeds had put down in that tweet, it brings you to this. Video is currently unavailable. If it was nothing, if there was nothing weird about it, if there was no problem, no issues, why not keep it up? Maybe, maybe we're making a bigger deal out of this. You did nothing wrong. But the video is down now. And you want to know that what that puts me in the mind of? That obviously you felt that something was wrong about this video. Now that we're looking at it, in tandem with you having little girls undoing your locks and them going out of other classes early to go to your class to undo your hair so you can go get your hair appointment. But I just want to reiterate, I never once said that the man should have been fired. Never once said that the man should have been fired based on that initial video of him just getting the hair done, getting his hair undone by the students. Never once said that. I said he should be warned and counseled that there needs to be strict boundaries between you and the students. You shouldn't be letting the students touch on you, touch on your head, getting your scalp. You shouldn't be doing that. Gray areas facilitate confusion and opportunity. Understand me when I say that. Gray areas creates an atmosphere of confusion and opportunity. That's why it's so many teachers out here fucking y'all kids. Are we going to talk about that? Are we not talking about that now? Like we don't see teachers on the shade room, baller alert, all of these things getting arrested for having relations with the students. Shit, one of the teachers at my high school, she was a lesbian. She was a lesbian teacher. She used to teach the EMT program. She got arrested for having a relationship with one of the girls at the school. It should never be no gray area. Ain't no motherfucking friends. Ain't no motherfucking besties. If you want besties, go home and go talk to your fucking friend group. You should not be texting these students. You should not be privately DMing these students. Y'all should not be having no personal, special relationship outside of a realm of student and teacher. Period. So for all of you bitches here, let me share this tab. All of you bitches here, Aaron, the Golden Adonis, J Wright 99, Lay Ray Dior, Isaiah Dion, grow up baldy, worry about your hair, growing your hair too while you at it, worrying about the wrong things. Desh Maximov. While y'all sitting here worried about my fucking scalp, y'all need to do more research before you just blindly protect a nigga who you don't even know. Who you don't even know, who you haven't even experienced as a student. And as far as the parents go, I take that shit with a grain of salt. To be fair, and I really hope that anybody who are parents do not get offended by what I'm about to say. Hold on, let me put myself right here in the middle. Make myself real big so y'all can hear me. If we going off what the teachers are saying and how good the teachers are going, the teachers are saying that y'all barely raising y'all motherfucking kids. The teachers are saying that y'all kids are not even coming to school knowing how to respect authority of an adult, follow directions, pay attention. Y'all kids are fighting teachers that are actually trying to do their job, not get their hair done. So I don't give a fuck about what y'all have to say about what this man is doing. The shit is inappropriate. Y'all, teachers shouldn't be raising y'all kids. They there to teach and instruct and be a good example. But they not there to raise y'all kids. Nobody should care about y'all kids more than you do. See, the thing about it is me and my mama may have a rough relationship now. You know, we may have a rough relationship right now, but I had no doubt in my mind that my mama cared about me. I had no doubt in my mind that my mama would smack a bitch if they got out of line. I had no problem believing that. So when I went to school, I didn't need teachers' love because I already knew I had love at home. Problematic as it was, I had love at home. I knew if anybody was going to fight for me, my mama was. Regarding y'all motherfuckers, at least at the schoolhouse. I knew if any bitch off the street disrespected me, my mama was going to step behind me. I knew if anybody that told me I can accomplish something, it was my mom. I know if anybody told me I was smart, handsome, beautiful, all of those things as I was growing up, it was my mom. I didn't need no teacher to do that. So when teachers didn't like me, when teachers like this motherfucker here had favorites and treated me wrongly, I could give a fuck. I could care less. I walked around high school. I walked around middle school on my own. I've been on my own for a very long motherfucking time now. Shout out to Ebony. Okay? So I never needed nobody to stand behind me as a teacher. That's not what you were there for. Teach me what the fuck you need to teach me and make sure I understand that shit. Give me respect and be an example of what professionalism, college education looks like, and I'll be good from there. Now, granted, there are people with a lot of broken homes. There are a lot of people who have a lot of messed up childhoods who need teachers to be sensitive towards them, to be, to at least give them that feeling of having a parent. Understandable. But there are ways to do that does not blur the lines, create gray areas. It's, specific ways to do that. It's specific ways to do that. When you going down that gray route, I'm sorry, y'all. It's bright as hell outside. Bright as hell out there. I'm not trying to get washed out. All right, hold on. Actually. All right. When you facilitate that gray area, that's how we end up with, things taking a real dark turn. People feeling romantic connections for their teachers. Teachers feeling a romantic connection for their students. That's how we get into that. Not saying that that's what he is. I'm not saying that. Want to be clear here. I'm not calling this man, and I'm not calling this man a ped. Not saying that. But you need to have boundaries. But I see that all we really need to do is have a cute face. And I already know my face is cute. All we need to do is have a cute face, some hair, abs, a chest, and a body. And y'all niggas are out here fiending, fighting, disrespecting people that you don't know who might beat your ass. In comment sections for a nigga who we just saw through these other videos may not be the teacher that y'all up here trying to claim that he is. And I'm sorry, y'all. If I had a child, I don't know if I want my child, playing in the teacher's hair. I don't know. And I know a lot of y'all are saying You know, but if it was a female, but if it was a female teacher, it would be different. If it was a female teacher, it would be different. And although I still do think that is inappropriate, what we're not going to do is play like there's not a nuance here. Now, as far as a black woman goes, teaching other young black women to love their hair, know how to maintain their hair, know how to take care of their hair is a whole nother thing. You know, having a mother figure is a whole nother thing. That's completely different to me, and I don't care what y'all have to say about that. But there are ways that lines can be blurred here, of course. But there are so many young women who hate their hair texture, don't know how to take care of their hair texture. Their moms may not know how to take care of their hair texture, but their teacher knows how. Their teacher is actually dealing with it on a regular basis. So here, you see this box braid. This is how you do that. And if you get it knotless, it'll look seamless like that. That way you don't have to get the individuals with the locks on them. See, where I'm from, we call them individuals. You know, we're not gonna act like there's not a difference here. If it were boys taking down his hair, the same people would have been outraged saying the usual shit. Well, that's because he looks gay, to be honest, and they would have thought that it came across as grooming. To be fair, that's why. That is why. And I'm not saying that it does not appear that that it may not be a groomification process happening here. I'm not saying it is or is not. All I'm saying is that the shit is inappropriate. Kids should not be going to school, getting out of class early to go to your room, do your motherfucking hair. You should be doing that shit yourself. And if you can't make it, and if you need your hair done another day, how about you reschedule that shit like the rest of these motherfuckers with hair appointments got to do? But let's create boundaries. That's what this has all taught us, boundaries. And not putting everything on social media. This probably wouldn't even got as big as it was if he didn't upload it. Right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? So for all of you niggas in the comment section fighting me, bro, loves Husky. I mean, mind you, like, notice how a lot of these are gay sex pages. And once again, I am not shaming sex work, but I'm saying y'all are attracted to this man. Y'all think that this man is handsome. Y'all think that he's attractive, and thus it's evoking more sympathy and emotional connection to you. That's what this is about. And for the women, most of the women, like I said, from a young age, are bred to be pygmies. Put the men's feelings above your own. What a man should do. Even when you are a young girl, they telling you what and what not to do to avoid getting and putting the blame on you. If a man is looking at you, you don't need to be wearing that in front of no grown men. You don't see no grown men. How about the grown men not be looking at little girls? How about that? How about that? How about that? How about that? So I'm not surprised that there's some of y'all in here in the comment section, fighting for a man that y'all don't know, calling me out of my motherfucking name. But I want to let one of you bitches know that if y'all ever did it in person, you get your ass beat. Period. And the teacher won't be there to help you. Understand who the fuck y'all talking to. Period. Now, that's all I have to say on that topic. And I just want to reiterate, I stand by every motherfucking thing I said, And I will continue to stand on any motherfucking thing I say. I continue to say that that nigga didn't have no tears. That nigga seemed like he was a bit inauthentic. And I don't think that it was appropriate for him to be letting little girls play in his motherfucking hair. Not saying that it was anything sexual about it, but the shit was inappropriate. Especially if they got to go out of other classes to go to your motherfucking class to do the shit. Period. Now, did I say the nigga deserved to get fired for that instance? No, I did not. I said that he probably should have gotten warned and counseled. Keep a good distance away from the students and maintain boundaries. But continue your work. Continue your big one. But after seeing these other videos, you know, the emo boy video that he's now removed from his page that was there for 2 years up until this point, of course. He's now removed it. And also the video of him, you know, basically telling a girl who been called fat and ugly and all types of shit by a young boy in the class, and him talking about, they ain't none of my business. You ain't big, but you got a big mouth. Like, you know, before that, I didn't believe that the man should be fired. But now, after y'all did all of that, I did more research. This is what you bitches do when y'all do too much. Y'all make people go and do research and find shit. Y'all did this. Now I can't say if I believe the nigga should have his job. How about that? I don't know. It's giving me weird Drake vibes. Sorry, it's giving me OV ho. It's giving Not Like Us. Sorry, that's what it's giving. I don't apologize for it.